Miss Norbit. I'm with child. Well, it's not my fault, Respucia. Did you touch my seat, Norbit? I didn't touch your seat, Respucia. Respucia, please, you're with child. What? Oh, here's your child. What are y'all doing? Oh, Carbon. I just was on the phone with Majay and Victoria. And right after the class I was on with Malika, now you know we can't talk about it too deep. I was just watching Dahmer with Toddy. Toddy cooked a delicious ass fucking dinner, bro. I'm like, so good. So I was just watching that. Dahmer is a sick fuck, was a sick fuck. Everybody knew that shit, but when you see it like that, it's crazy. Anyway. The processing, bro. The processing. We can't get too deep into it because we still have to watch our words and we don't want to give away too much inside of the live. But I am so curious. Your mama said she used to work with child. I'm so curious to, like, Carbon. What's your thoughts, Carbon? All right, pretty butterflies, okay. Do y'all feel like it was hard to process? She said no air keeps playing in her head now. The recording is 25 like always. The recording never changes. See, I feel like I always knew it, but to have it affirmed is a whole nother thing. So when I was saying to y'all in the lives last night, right? And I kept saying, I'm hoping this busts y'all head. I saw people in the, okay, so when we started the Zoom, right? And everybody kept coming off mute. I said, oh, they think it's a fucking game right now. Okay. And so I said, excuse me, hey TJ. I said what I said and I started the class. When I said what I said, I immediately seen people's faces change. I saw their heads pop off their body. I saw people start crying. Like, it got real very, very quick. And I know that maybe that's not even what you guys were expecting, you know. But without giving too much again, because we don't want to talk about it too deep on the live. And you can purchase the recording, but if you purchase it, you got to send your money with your phone number. And I had to do some refunds with people because they sent their money too late. And two, they did not see, I didn't see, you know, that they even had a phone number attached to it. I would have just sent them the recording. He said, I had a headache, felt like the room was spinning. Okay, tell me why you felt like that, Ada. Hey, Peacefully, Janice, real quick. Okay, real quick, what, Chaz? Because even with me, you said, governors, it had me so emotional. It has stuck like, what the fuck? Now, because your soul recognized it was no lies being told. There was no lies. It was an aha epiphany moment. Now, hey, Guided, now do you understand what I was saying last night or how it should make certain things make sense? It's just the opposite. Everything matters. You said I got cold chills and cold sweats made me feel like I left myself for a second. Said I was tripping in a good way. They got us chasing our fucking tails. You said it almost felt like I already knew, just waited for it to show itself. It's just that deep. Telling you. I'm telling you. You said we've been talking about it since the class, trying to come up with a solution. Maya was just in her space when I called her. You said mind blown. Telling you. Maya was just in her little space, and I'm like, you good? She was like, well, I had another cry. It is not funny. It is real as fuck, bro. You say you didn't miss a beat, and Spirit made sure to hit every note. The amount of gratitude. Let me come back up and look at some other people's. They said, okay, say I had informed regarding the crystals and the deities you've mentioned. Greetings. Say we need to put in the work, like seriously. Yes. It was mind blowing, but was a relief to know wasn't tripping. Absolutely. I almost fainted. I really like to know, how do we beat them at their own game? I tried to purchase it on Eventbrite. It was sold out. So many questions about it. My life, for real. Can't be life. That's what we was just talking about. And again, we won't say too much, but listen, that's what we was just talking about. Like that moment of, this can't be life. Like, where's reality? Let me go back up. Let me look and see. It wasn't so much as a shock compared to a confirmation. You say, I can't sleep at all, still swirling, very real. Greetings, done, Carbon. Yes, ma'am, my heart was feeling different, ear ringing, and I got a headache, and I'm still in shock. And yes, ma'am, I understand what you were saying, and I'm still in belief, but I believe it's of the clouds. It was also confirmation of thoughts I've had since I was a child. It made me feel good to know everything I think. I'm not crazy for thinking. The movie Dark Tower makes a lot of sense now, too. So I'm just glad I'm not going crazy, because I had some experiences like no other, and I show gratitude. I really like your hair on you, too. And say, shocking, but explains a lot. It feels like we definitely need to come. Yes. It throws materialism out the window for real now. You see, Gary's face was funny to me all night. Greetings, Governors. Tonight class was amazing. Yes. Gratitude. They are already beat. We just have to do our part to make it stick. We got this. Say, Governors, if they don't tell me, I'm asking the deities to give you the answer of the big why. Yes. That's what I feel like is next. I feel like we all knew, but hearing it in context, that's what I feel. I feel like we all really knew, which is why it's so shocking when you hear it, when you get the confirmation, when that fucking... I saw Ivory Thornton, when I said what I said, and we ain't gonna talk about it. Don't forget, don't say it in this chat. When I said what I said, I saw Ivory do like this. I said, yeah, it's real. I mean, exactly. Unless you just want to run on it, You kind of don't know how to feel anymore. Gary says he can't sleep. Not for real. Where's reality? Carb says, Chaz, I'm done. How long will this continue to loop? That's the mind's eye. I'm so glad I was able to attend it. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I'm so glad I was able to attend. It really was powerful. And like you said, everything makes. That's what I want to get to. I remember being, as a kid, wondering why my voice was a certain way. When you start to look at everything from the teachings, from your life experiences, from just the shit that we say, even definitions of shit, it should have been like everything should have just started clicking, 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 clicking. I mean, really. And without, again, people going into it and being specific. But I just want you to put your hand up. Was anybody like, were you floored when I broke down Yehuda? When I broke down Yehuda, were you floored? Because I was. When he broke himself down to me, I was floored. They felt it as well, Janice. He said, and it did. Me and my daughter was just amazed. Just visions, put your hand up. Greeting. But it made sense at the same time. Yes. You see, I was like, yo, man. I was nervous and blew my mind. Heart was racing and fast talking. It's like alignment, just the jobs I have in my dreams. It all makes sense. Yes. You say, man, yes. Maya said, hell yes. Mm-hmm. And broke Mother Dina down as well. Absolutely. I mean, said my top was blown. Yeah, I was watching you, Sagirican. You were blown away. You were. And I see it. Everybody keeps saying they can't sleep. Chills now. I was telling y'all last night, man. Everything can't be said in the open. Everything can't be said for free, for real. You hear me? It's still so very shocking. It is. It's almost like a what now? Where do we go now? What do we do? You said it was my turn to pee, boo. Ah, yeah, unbelievable. Nothing made sense before you told us who Yehuda was. Nothing really did prior. Trying to piece it together before this class was a puzzle with many tiny pieces. Yes. He said, I didn't took 300 people to work with trying to be in this class. I mean, it was mind blowing. Yes, it was. Yes. And I show gratitude for y'all actually coming out and making that shit happen. I felt like I cannot sleep. I felt like this was so. Now you understand why I said I have to push the date up. It went from the 13th to the 7th to tonight. How could I keep sitting on that? What kind of person would I be if I kept sitting on that? I couldn't sit on that. Say gratitude, governance, for the money of the class worth more than what we do. Gratitude. You say it makes me love the spirit and the soul. Period. Ready for the next step. I was so glad you did and actually prayed for it. Man. Say, I didn't start watching American Gods again. I can't stop learning. I want to know everything now. Yes. That's what I was hoping. 13/7/25. That's deep, ain't it? Will I be replaying the class? I told Maya it really feel like I should do it again. You know what I'm saying? Open up some more tickets so people can come in that could not make it. This is what took me so long getting dressed, because I wanted to doll up and get cute. But because my Zoom had a limit of 300 people, I had to go on and talk to them and pay to extend out my what I get, because I to where 500 people can come on, but it was still like locking people out, and I didn't know that, so that was kind of fucked up. He said, "Governance, we okay." He said, "I wish I was there." I really should run it back again. I think maybe tomorrow I'll open back up tickets and I'll run the class back one more time. He said, it's like I get it, but I'm confused all at the same time, if that makes sense. Yes, it does. You say, hi, we missed the first 30 minutes. But you missed it. I told y'all to be on time. I told y'all to be on time. This is what I told Maya. Like, I always give the class away for free to those who attend it. But I just do that out of a... People come in when they feel like it because they feel like they can get the recording. So all night I'm letting people in. I said be on time. People came in when they felt like it. Say, please, I missed it. I want to know I missed out. Then I'll run it back. I will run it back then. Oh, Chaz, gratitude. I didn't see your name though. You said, please open it up. I'm trying to see who it was. Miss Valerie, you didn't receive the... How? I sent it to you personally, Miss Oh. You didn't receive the link? Oh, gosh. I'll have to send it. I'll open it back up and make sure I send it to you, Miss Valerie. Wait a minute. Who is that to say they came in? Amanda May. Miss Amanda, man, y'all supposed to have been on time, man. And reason why, this is why I didn't want to give out the link to people who came. I'll run it back, Miss Valerie, and let you get in. Because people keep giving out my recordings. And I said, if people going to do that, then I'm not going to give it out. Because I give it away for free to the people that attend. And then they share my shit. That's why I don't have nothing. Now I got to ask for donations. And then people look at me like I'm crazy. No. I said I was going to stop doing that. But if you couldn't open the link. Okay. How did you do through Eventbrite? Because I don't have a way to send you the recording of it. Send me whatever information so I can send you the recording. I'm going to open back up the class and I'll sell more tickets and we'll do the class again. Because I can't sit on the information because I know there's getting ready to be more information that comes. You know what I mean? There's going to be more information that comes, bro. And we can't sit on it. Yeah, that's why we can't talk about it on here. I just wanted to see y'all feedback, man. You say I wanted to attend, but I work 6 to 6. 6P to 6A? Because it started at 7. And I didn't know what happened, why it was locking people out. Mike said it only let 308 people in. I don't even know how that happened because I had to pay $198 for it to extend to 500 people. You know? You say, yes, I did on Eventbrite. Okay, I'll go in to see if I can find your email and then I'll send you the recording. Okay. So make sure if you send your money in to the Cash App or to the PayPal or however you send your payment, then make sure that you also attach your name and your phone number so I know where to send it to. And you might want to shoot me a text and say, hey, I paid for it. Or send it through the email address so your text messages don't get lost. So I can see it and know it. Oh, shit, let me turn that on. It's got hot. Okay, let me see. I'm missing some. Let me see. It said it was freezing. Really, Miss Rochelle? You say, yes, it is. Can't wait. The event right link didn't work for me. I got a separate link via email and got on. That is the email. That's the email that you got. It don't come through Eventbrite. It comes through Eventbrite, but it comes through me. Like I send it through Eventbrite to your email. Because I didn't send out any personals. I don't send it out individually. That would take far too long. Text me the validation guide there, child. So that was the first in the class, and I want to retake it. How about that? Saying, yes, I did on Eventbrite. Okay. I guess the next question is, what is the next step? And that's what I'm waiting on, you know. You say, I wanted to attend, but I couldn't afford it because I don't work anymore and don't have any income. Man, I was on my work truck, but I got in. No, I can't tell you that I'm gonna do it that time because I had, like today, I had to do it when the Spirit said do it, because people need to. I can't keep sitting on it like, oh, I'm gonna wait. No, I can't sit on that. I can't. You said it was definitely limited. Yeah, that's fucked up, and I had to pay for that. So I had to keep trying to link. It had a message about 300 max too. Yeah, and I think it's because when I scheduled the session, the meeting, I scheduled it under the old one before I extended it. So I assume once I extended it, that it was still scheduled under that, so it didn't allow the max. So I don't know what the fuck, but it better not do it again, or they're gonna have to pay my money back. You say, Mama Lamadama said I wasn't my past, and now I fully understand what she said. So, am I able to send my money now? For the recording? Remember, didn't know it was tonight, and I can get the recording. Why you didn't know it was tonight? I sent 4 emails out. You should have 4 emails in your email. I sent it 3 times. Or 4 times. You should have at least 3 emails. Yeah. Then I even put it up on YouTube. I did a live about it twice. How did you not know it was tonight? He said, I got 2 emails. One said to click the link in the Eventbrite, and that didn't work. I saw the second email, and it gave the Zoom info. That's why I send it so many times. I sent 3 emails out. 3 of them. And then I posted it. And then I did 2 lives about it. Did anybody say or know that The Matrix was written by a Melanite woman? Yes, she's actually suing them. Once she started, said that what was discussed told me that she was going to remind us. But if people gave away the live, would that have held up space from the 350? No, because remember, we gave away a lot of free tickets. I didn't know it was going to sell out. So in my mind, I was putting those towards that. And I knew, like, oh, it's not going to sell out. So those would be open. So I didn't have the chance to take the monies and put it in by ticket, by the ticket, by the ticket. So I was like, well, it'll be enough space because my classes never sell out, although I feel like they should. They never sell out. And so that was not even a worry of mine. So when people were hitting me up like, hey, I can't buy a ticket, I'm like, why the hell? So I went into the Eventbrite and kept trying to open back up the ticket sales. Like, why the fuck is it not opening? And it popped up and said tickets are sold out. And I was like, are you serious? I had no idea. So then I had to go on Zoom to try to extend out the seating, which is why I had to buy. I went on ahead and paid that $200 to make it 500 people available, because I knew that I had sold 300 tickets, gave out 26 free tickets, and then I always give my team and my staff that I do the show with, let's have a conversation, I always give them free tickets. So I gave away probably like 31 free tickets. So that's why I knew it was like 350 people at least should have been on the live. And I knew at 300 capacity that wasn't going to work. So I had to go and pay to extend it out. Say, I tried to get a tick when you let us know, but they had told me the same. Yeah, I didn't know it was going to, they never do, so I was not even counting on that. You said this is the biggest class in a while. Yeah, it's the biggest class I've ever done. The only one that sold like that was the one with me read. You say, I just know people at school gonna call me crazy for my new look on life. Fuck it. Fuck them, you know. I remember when I was little telling my grandma that I don't feel like my mom was my mom and that I don't belong. I mean, governess, I was listening to this lady and she was saying how they believe the Mayan civilization elevated to a different realm. Much like Enoch, right? Say, I was busy. You say, y'all need to check the community page things. Yes, I always post updates, always. And then I'll do a live on it. And today I did a live twice. Say, gratitude, governess, you cleared up so many things that I've been feeling for years and didn't understand, including not being able to remember my child. That keeps blowing my mind. That one is really kind of one that keeps blowing my mind. Because it's like, what the fuck, you know? Without even going so deep into it, we're not going to discuss it really on this live because we really can't. I'm going to follow what Yehuda says to do. He says don't discuss it in detail on these lives, and I'm not. So, but that was blowing my mind. That was blowing my mind. We have to meditate more often. Absolutely. Yeah, I feel like for me, it made meditation make more sense. I got to tell you that. I feel like it made meditation make more fucking sense. Yes. Yeah, you know, once they stole her movie, she filed a lawsuit because that's how we even found out that Wakanda is real. It's Mount Zion, like Mount Kenya. Um, and we had Saint Michael on the show. He's the ambassador of it. And we had him on the show on the Royal Connection. And that's how we found out a lot of stuff about it. So I lost my job. I definitely won't get to see it, but I definitely find a way to get that replay. Yeah, you can definitely get the replay. You can actually come and ask me, can you get it? Because if anybody give my shit out, they won't get another one. I say I really want to go to this class. Well, I'm gonna open it back up and yeah. You say all this makes sense knowing I'm connected to Yehuda, Marilite, and Metatron lineages. Yes. What's the community page? On YouTube, when you go to YouTube on anybody's channel, there is the home, the video, community page, the about. You click on the community page and there's any blog, anything that they post will pop up there. That's a blog instead of like videos. That's where people write, post pictures. It's like Facebook, but it's called the community page. You say dream. The OA makes a lot of sense. How can I get in touch with you? You have to reach out to me on my phone number or email, please. Depending on what it's for, what are you trying to reach me about? You know, it would depend. You say, my elder told me once the Mayans, okay, went to the dream world. They were great dreamers who could go into their dream state and not come out. Ooh, that's deep. No, that's deep for real. So I've already accepted being called crazy or negative because I don't subscribe to any programming anymore. It definitely did for me. I missed the meditation. Say this class was everything, or made a lot of sense. I need time to process on top of everything. Help my mom. Yes, gratitude. You say the meditation makes so much sense now. That damn gnat, I mean, I used to take my kids to the park and we meditate. We always feel so much better after we do it. Happy birthday, Ashley B. So none of my fam is my fam, literally, y'all. From my mom's side to my daddy's side, you made so much more clear to me. Governance will forever see things differently, not just from tonight, but this topped it. Gratitude. And what's next? I have to purchase the playback. I wanted to attend this class once I'm able to. I never get out any class links. May I get a recording, please, governess? I'll take the next class. Where did you see that movie? Don't worry, darling. Where did I see it? At the movies? Because Yehuda told me to go see it. And let's not, I didn't say it in here. I didn't specify it in here because I was told not to. That's why I didn't tell you that I seen it yesterday. I didn't tell you until I got into the class. So if we cannot go into the details, that would be great. Yeah. That's why I didn't tell you last night that I went to see it, and I didn't tell you today on any of the lives. Yeah, so we cannot go into it. That'd be great. Busta Rhymes video called Caesar. Man. So I'll put up the class again. Gratitude, Ms. Marsha. I'll put it up again. Maya, you'll have to be in the class with me again so you can read your notes back again, please. That shit was so deep, bro. My mind just that's why I was in my car screaming and hollering. Again, let's not go into the details of it, but when I said to y'all I was driving and Yehuda revealed like himself again to me in that way, in that capacity in which it was broke down, I just started screaming. I was screaming and I couldn't speak. My mind was blown, you know. You say you didn't get any notification for what? The YouTube? I had you worried when I called y'all. Hey, Jason. I had y'all worried. I was so in a panic. Gratitude, Jessica. I was such in a panic, bro. You see, I understand why I was blown. I was speechless, yes. It was very deep and life-changing. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. And I pray and hope in the next class that I can explain it even deeper, even better. Like, let me be quiet. Just know you're going to have to call and bug me. That's fine. That is fine. I give you so much gratitude as well, V-Dubs. Say nothing feels the same. Right. What do we do now? What do we do now knowing it? So by a show of hands, again, for all of those who were in the class, right? I'm probably not going to wait till the weekend because I'm going to want my weekend because this shit, you know. You say, to be honest, Governess, I think before I couldn't live with knowing the truth alone. It probably was burdensome. I'm happy you shared and allowed us all to accept it together. That part, that part. Because I have something to do this weekend, so I can't do it this weekend. And I don't want to sit on it that long. So if I'm going to do it, it probably needs to be Tuesday night, because Wednesday night is my let's have the conversation. And facts, I feel a little different. Gratitude, yeah. Gratitude. I don't know, man. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. I appreciate everybody for attending. I really do. It's either going to be Tuesday night or Thursday night. Because I have something to do the weekend. I love that. We are family. You are me and I am you. Love you to life. I do too. Love you too. We purchased the video that weekend. Yeah. You feel like you're in the dark? You absolutely are. And it's that serious that Yehuda said don't talk about it on the live, don't go into detail. Or you know me, that's why I said, how can I wanted to just cancel class and just do it on the live. He said you can't. They cannot know you know this information. They cannot know that you know this information. That's why it's so important that I keep repeating, let's not talk about it in detail on here. You know, because I'm always going to respect you, Yehuda. You can disrespect me if you want to, but I'm not going to, you know. And I wouldn't suggest that you do, you know. But that's how I feel like mind-blowing it is, you know. It took me saying all of 4 to 5 words and people was looking, their mouth was dropped open. Maya said, oh, you went right in. You just went on in and just started, you wasn't playing. I couldn't. It just sounds like there's a lot I need to catch up on. Because you can purchase the class, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. For me, the being interactive and you get to see and hear other people, you get to read the chat and talk to people in the chat. You get to have that interaction. Because when you watch the video back, all you getting to see is me. You're not getting the whole effect and full of it, being able to communicate with other people that are in there. Because you're able to communicate inside of the chat. It's different. It really is, you know. And it's only a $5 difference. You know what I'm saying? The class is $30. The recording is $25. You know, and so it's different to have it live. Yes. So I'm going to ask 2 questions to the people that were in the class tonight. How many of you feel like your life was changed? Put your hand up. You say, I give gratitude for you and Yehuda. Class was really Monday blowing. You said that's what I want because, yeah, greater understand. Your life was changed. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that everybody understood when I kept saying last night, like, I feel like this will change your life. It'll give you a different understanding. You know, it'll make some shit make sense. It'll make everything make sense, I feel like. I love you too, Miss Rochelle. Yeah. I feel like it changes the life. I do. Changes your mind, changes your life. It most definitely did, yeah. See life so much clearer, yes. Well, I show gratitude. I show gratitude. And Miss Crystal, it did for you. Well, I love y'all, and I'm grateful. Okay, and so yeah, because you're not allowed to record anyway, because I have a recording of it. That's why nobody's ever allowed to record inside of my classes. For me, that's not allowed. If you do, you're out of line, out of pocket. Spirit will take care of it and handle it. But that is against my rules and policies. You're never allowed to record while you're in my class unless I specify that. I don't know why anybody would ever want to take somebody else's teachings and do that. But I love y'all. Gratitude for coming on. I'll put the class back up. You'll be able to purchase the class, and I'll get another date. Also, the I'm also going to put up the date rape class. I'm going to put that up as well tonight, and that's going to be with Miss Hope Ransom, and we're going to talk about the different drugs and date rape and things like that. And I'm gonna just leave that like that. And so I love y'all very, very greatly. Copyright law, period. And so I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.